I'm Mike Bowers and I'm photographer at large for The Guardian Australia. I'm talking pictures this morning with cartoonist for the Hobart Mercury and the Saturday paper, the one and only Jon Kudelka. Very warm welcome. I got to Hobart last night and it reminded me of your tea towel with the penguins blowing sideways. Tasmania is awful, he's right.
Awful place.
John, we thought we'd always have Paris, but it seems it didn't add up to a hill of beans.
Well, Peter looks like he wants to all the attention, so he's done a huge backflip.
Not the Olympics, of course. Mark Knight's turned it into a Olympic-type sport here. Mon Dieu, a gold medal backflip by Peter Dutton on the 2030 emissions targets. It's kind of back to the future almost, isn't it?
It's like 1945 or something.
I did love this David Rowe cartoon, the teal targets for 2025. First we take Warringah, then we take Berlin. Never did quite see Peter Dutton as Leonard Cohen, but there you go.
Yeah. Well, he is depressing.
Yeah. And David Littleproud is saying, as long as we maintain the element of surprise and not Kooyong here. I'm not sure this is going to have quite the impact in the teal seats that they're hoping it will.
Yeah, well, there's not a lot of teal in this apart from Peter's face.
Part of Peter's face,
Yeah.
Do you reckon a nuclear reactor would go down well here in Tasmania, John?
Maybe in the centre square of the new AFL stadium.
Megan Herbert seems to think that the coalition translating machine might have a bit of a glitch. The Climate and Sciences and IPC report people are saying climate change is real and happening now. CO2 emissions must be reduced ASAP. No new coal or gas. Nuclear is not a viable solution, as they clearly report the science in this end. And what comes out is...
Everything is fine. Abandon emissions targets. Ditch the Paris Agreement. Ramp up coal and gas. Scrap renewables. Double down on nuclear.
How good is science? The policy generating science translator 3000, powered by AI.
Abdicated intelligence.
Planning for the transition, David Pope cartoon. Unfortunately, any homework on alternative 2030 target won't be ready until after the election. That's very convenient, isn't it?
It is.
Once the dog is eaten. I'm not sure it'd be a great dog to have around the house.
Leaving things on the carpet. But,
Yeah.
Can I just say that the court artist was one of the greatest days out.
Maybe court art is something you could get into.
I got asked to do it once and I thought, oh no.
You'd have a speech bubble coming out.
Yeah, pretty much. There'd be editorial comment all over the place.
Kathy Wilcox found a pretty decent metaphor for Peter Dutton as a wrecking ball. I'm afraid your house will only be 42% built by 2030, not 43%. Albo the builder. Wait, I'll build you a much more expensive house that I haven't even dreamed up yet by 2050.
You'd think it was more of a flaw than the ceiling, to be honest.
Yeah. Warren Brown seems to think that the common sense button on Peter Dutton might be malfunctioning. Climate, nuclear energy, Paris Agreement, social media, regulation, it's all working just fine. Yeah.
Just keep pressing
the button.
See what happens.
The Nightly came out with this cover, Out and Little Proud, which is just perfect. It's going to be a three-eyed fish election, I think.
There's not a lot of trinary vision going on, I wouldn't have thought.
Beautiful, Matt Golding, the proposed site of nuclear waste and short and medium-term Paris commitments.
Everyone gets terribly excited about the idea of nuclear because it makes them feel like, we're using proper energy here.
Lovely cartoon here. They're all standing in water, John.
Oh, mate, Dutton decided to grab the agenda for the week. So he's basically, saying, pick a card, any card. Albo's going, oh, look, yeah, sure, we're sticking with our target, but we might just open the occasional coal mine as well. Going to give Albo a new band T-shirt every time we drum. That's the Clash.
Love the fact that Albo's doing the 3 shell trick. Which shell is the lump of coal under?
And then all of a sudden the cardboard box is picked up and there's the sound of retreating footsteps.
I'm not sure the koala looks very comfortable in Tanya's hands here.
Mildly concerned koala, yeah.